Today we are making our charitable donation to the parish. We have finally closed the sale of our project in Bogalusa. Entergy is now the new owner, and we are proud to make this donation of $1 million today to the parish for all of the support that they have shown to Calpine and this project over the years. There is no way that this project would have ever gotten to the stage that it got to and been able to close and actually be delivering power if it wasn't for these 5 gentlemen up here. And every one of them deserves the support and thanks for everybody in this community, because again, without them, this would not have happened. So thank you guys very much. This is but a small token of our appreciation, our gratitude for everything that y'all have done.
And thank y'all.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
And I would like to personally say thank you to Mr. Cometa, because he didn't let up until this job was completed, and I appreciate all he's done for Washington Parish, and he's been a great public service commissioner. And Mr. Cometa, thank you for everything. We appreciate you, and I know the taxing bodies are going to be able to use this, and we can do more for our people, and that's what it's all about.
Well, I want to thank all of you for the work that we've done together over this 8-year-long project to bring this power plant to fruition in Washington Parish. This has been a task. I was tasked with trying to complete this project by the parish officials, and so we took the action and we got it done. So, we worked very hard at this. This is going to make a big difference in the lives of every person in Washington Parish. It's going to improve the quality of life and the quality of the systems in Washington Parish. So I couldn't be more proud of seeing something start from quite literally a zero and bringing it to something that's going to bring such great value to Washington Parish. So thank you for letting me take on this task, and thank you for entrusting me with the opportunity to make it happen. So thank you. Well, we're here to attend the presentation of a check for $1 million from the Calpine Corporation to the parish government in Washington Parish. And this is part of a commitment that Calpine has made through really beyond this. We've already had Calpine contribute $500,000 at certain steps that we took towards completion of this power plant. This is a $1 million check that has been presented to the parish upon transfer of this power plant to Entergy, which took place earlier this week. So we're very, very proud of the steps that we laid out for the completion of this power plant for the parish. We're proud of the fact that Calpine acted in a responsible way to provide this commitment of revenue to the parish, and we are very, very happy for the future for Washington Parish. It's going to provide for an increased tax base on what was a unoccupied piece of property, and is now going to increase the tax revenue to the parish, initially a moderate amount over 5 years, and then an increased amount after that. So it's a great step forward for the people of Washington Parish, and I look forward to see how this continues to develop over the next few years.
Today, Calpine presented a $1 million check to the parish. It was part of our commitment to them early on as a demonstration of our appreciation for all of their support that they have shown. This is one of the most business-friendly parishes, places we've ever done business, and without the support of all the folks that you saw today, Sheriff Seal, Assessor Stevenson, President Thomas, Clerk Crane, all of these guys, everything that they did to help support this project, that's what made this possible. That's why we were able to get it finally up and running, sold to Entergy, and that's just a small token of our appreciation for their efforts.
The check is of $1 million plus another $500,000 that they gave to the local government in Washington Parish. But it's not only going to help the sheriff's office, but it's going to help parish government. It'll help with building the more roads. It'll help with libraries and all the other things that parish government support. It'll also help the schools in Washington Parish. And for a long, long time, Washington Parish has always kind of been on the back end of everything. But it's exciting to know now that we've got a $200 million plant at the end of Barn Avenue in Bogalusa, and all of the local business or the local government entities are going to benefit from it. And hopefully, in the future, other businesses will look and see if they can come to Washington Parish and get energy here, and will bring more industry to our parish. So we're excited. This is a good time for Washington Parish. I've lived here all my life, and I've seen our parish at the tail end of everything. But I think now, because of Calpine believing in our parish and come and built this plant and sold it to Entergy, we're going to see great things come about in the near future.
This plant's going to deliver needed energy for the local market. It's going to help ensure reliability. It's going to help ensure that emissions reductions take place. It's more efficient, it's going to burn less gas, and it's going to help lower everybody's electric bills.
This facility was originally started in the early 2000s, designed to be a combined cycle power plant. And due to some unforeseen circumstances in the market, the plant was halted at anywhere between, depending on who you talk to, kind of call it 55 to 85% completion. And it went through, over a decade of sitting idle with parts being used in other parts of our fleet until we were able to, strike a deal with Entergy to refurbish the plant and actually build them a new peaking facility. A peaking facility is a facility that is designed to start very quickly and is very flexible. It generally runs during times of peak need. It is also very helpful in the integration of renewables into the market, as the flexibility allows to balance the intermittency of the renewables. Basically what it is technically is just a couple of jet engines. They're GE engines, and we put natural gas through them, and it converts the natural gas into power generation. You'll find peakers everywhere. They're extremely useful as far as like I said, being there in times of peak need. They don't run that often, but when they do, they play a critical role in making sure that on the peak days that you have the supply that you need, and then B, as I mentioned earlier, with the integration of renewables, that they're playing an increasingly more important role.
This power plant will add a lot of reliability for the area and on the Entergy grid. On this project, we have 2 GE gas turbines, jet engines basically. They're powered by natural gas, and our power generation is put onto the Entergy grid.
This is a peaking plant, 2 turbines designed to run during times of peak demand. It actually replaces a plant that was almost complete several years ago, and as part of the commercial team, again, that Commissioner Skrmita and Sheriff Seal talked about, we were able to get the plant complete, sold to Entergy, and it's actually fully operational as of today.
It's going to increase the amount of energy, obviously, in the integrated resource planning for the state. This is the first power plant on the North Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. We are utilizing this as a peaking facility, but it is going to allow us to look towards decommissioning older, less efficient power plants. We are going to work to make sure that the value is here as a backup system for what you would call black start events. And so it's going to also provide greater potential for the development of new industry in this area. So it's a great addition to the parish.
Louisiana is a great place to do business. We found them to be very friendly to us. I mean, particularly Washington Parish. The community here has gotten behind us from the very beginning. We've had a lot of ups and downs along the way, but they've never wavered in their support of this project. And that is really something that's unique for projects like this, and something that we would absolutely look to come here again.
How can people get more information about Calpine?
They can go to our website, calpine.com, and they can look at all of our fleets. We've got projects all across the country, and you can learn more about us there.